Hello, my name is Rocco, and I am the owner of the Facebook page and company Esoteric Services. So today I'm gonna give you a free reading with my Fairy Tarot deck about guidance and messages for you specifically regarding next week. So for this reading I'm using Doreen's Virtue Fairy Tarot cards, and it's new and they're very accurate. So I'm going to pray over the cards so that they are purified and at the same time they're more connected with your energy. So we're going to have 3 cards, one for the beginning of next week, one for the middle, and one for the end of next week. And by the way, you can have a personalized reading by contacting me at esotericservices.america@gmail.com. Now, what the beginning of next week holds is represented by this card, that is the 4, it's called in this deck the 4 of Spring. The 4 of Spring is telling you that you have done a good job and there's a lot to celebrate and a lot to be happy for, and possibly if the cards are reminding you that, it's because you don't know or you're not aware, or also you do not welcome the blessings that come your way. Perhaps you are a very critical, very closed up person that does not believe or that does not appreciate or even things in life, or even worse, that sees everything in a negative, under a negative light. So the fairies are here to remind you, and you will realize this by the beginning of next week, that you are truly blessed, and especially you don't have to ask for a lot of things in order to be happy, because you have worked already and you are stable now and you are ready to enjoy the blessings that come your way. So get in tune with that, and you have every reason to be happy. Somebody among you, I'm getting the feeling and message that there will be good news, especially for those people who have been expecting a marriage proposal, or for those people who have a delicate personal life as regards to their intimate or personal or romantic relationships. Say you're gonna meet a new person, or your soulmate is gonna show up, or again your partner that you already know is gonna ask you to marry her or him. For the middle of next week, a very positive card comes up, which is called the World. Now, for those of you familiar with the major arcana already, you know that this card is the most positive out of the whole deck of cards, meaning that it simply means that everything is okay and everything is a yes. So every enterprise that you're going to embark on is going to be successful, and it's going to be even better that what you thought, and victory is going to be very easy. If you have a lawsuit pending, possibly you could win it, or if you're waiting to get paid or for some money like a debt or something like that, people will pay you back. So the world simply means that the world is at your feet, the world is smiling at you, life is good for you, and you have nothing to worry about. As for the special meaning that the world has for the people watching, it's getting to me that it has to do with positive outcomes in legal matters, and also positive outcomes in money concerns or matters. So you will get that phone call from your lawyer saying that you got what you wanted, or you get a raise or a promotion at your job. The end of the week is characterized by the card that in normal tarot is called the Fool, and then in this deck is more gently called the Dreamer. And the Dreamer has to do with having the courage, first of all, to dream, but second of all, to take that unexpected action that nobody would take, because everybody would think that that's crazy, as for example lighting up a candle to find your soulmate. Most people would think that tarot doesn't make sense, or that spirituality is too far-fetched, or that simply your dreams cannot come true because you simply have to go with the flow. So the magician is also able, although he proceeds on the flow, is also able to control to an extent where he's going, and control that power of the waters and of nature, and use it for his own gain or pleasure or happiness, as well as for the happiness of others. So there is no need to feel that just because you think that other people are not doing something, that you cannot do it. And by the way, you just know a limited number of people on the planet, so you don't know what, if that's really true, if it's such a crazy and such a peculiar idea to do that thing that you've always wanted to do but never found the courage to do. And blessings sometimes can come from things that were hidden to you because of the way in which you were brought up, or the way the society around you thinks, or the way you thought you used to think, but then you realized it was somebody else doing the thinking for you because you were too shallow or too lazy. So the dreamer is somebody who goes beyond what is normally called common sense. Common sense is common because it's shared, but common sense is common also because it's common. It's not part of the mind of a genius or the mind of an enlightened person, or even to some aspect the mind of the divine, because the divine is a principle that uplifts you rather than homologates you to being at one and the same with everybody. Of course, you are you have the same rights as everybody, and everybody has the same dignity and is equally loved by God. But just like God has created, say, angels with different powers, and has created different creatures, say like animals or insects or humans or demons, even if originally these were angels. Although God has created many different life forms, that doesn't mean that they're all shallow or they're all flat. People are allowed to stick up and to make him happy by being even more than, and surprise him and be even more that what you thought you would be. So there's no a limit in progression, as with the story of the resurrection of Christ, or what happened to Enoch, who became an archangel, and with every, or Mother Mary, and a lot of other stories that are told because are real. So what the dreamer is calling you to do, and it's possibly coming up during the weekend because you have more free time. The dreamer is also associated with freedom, because no one has the right to enter in your dreams or in your mind. So your dreams are in some sort of enchanted valley where nobody could even dare to enter. So if no one can enter your dreams, then your dreams are yours to make and yours to live. And no dream has ever been common, such the desire for man to fly, or the desire for man to be saved, which was a common thought before the coming of Christ, or even the desire to ascend to heavens. It was something that people did not think possible for a person in flesh and blood and alive, but then it happened with the ascension of Mother Mary. And I'm not only giving you like grandiose examples of people that probably know you won't be able to match or equal, but I'm also talking about all the dreamers out there that have invented, say, electricity, or a successful magazine, or the successful businessman. All of these people started with a dream that somehow made it into reality, and none of these dreams were common. None of these dreams were I'd like to be, you know, the same as what I am forever, or I don't want to leave, you know, anything of myself to this world. These are not even dreams. So the dreamer is the reacher who goes beyond what people think is right or righteous, and has the free will and ability to basically, literally get higher, and also to defy the fears of common men. So it's a wonderful week of contentment with what you have, an explosion of happiness with the world, sorry, and everything going right for you. And then towards the end of the week, you make, all of your dreams will have the chance to become true. So I hope this will find you well, and I send you angel and fairy blessings, and I thank you for watching. Thank you. God bless.